Hi everyone, I hope everyone is doing well and staying safe. Today we're going to be talking about identifying sensory details. So sensory details are things like seeing, hearing, touching, um, tasting, but today in particular we're going to be talking about selecting sensory details within a passage. This passage in particular is asking for smell. So first we're going to read this passage and then figure out where the detail is that describes the smell. So let's go ahead and read this passage. Keenan stopped by Valeria's house last night with a bouquet. Valeria sniffed the sweet lily fragrance and smiled at Keenan. Thank you, Valeria said, arranging the flowers in the vase with water. I have something for you, too. Valeria handed Keenan a book. Keenan looked at the title on the cover, The Old Man and the Sea. Thanks, Valeria. Keenan wondered if Valeria thought he didn't read enough books. He'd be sure to read this one tonight. All right, so when we figure out where the sentence is that describes a smell, we're looking for the place where Valeria first got the flowers, which is around here. So Keenan stopped by Valeria's house with a bouquet, and Valeria sniffed, keyword sniffed right here because she's actually smelling the sweet lily fragrance. So right here, sweet lily fragrance describes a smell. All right, let's do another one, this time for sight. When my grandmother was a girl, she worked in the shoe factory. That place just closed down last spring. Before then, you'd see a thick black plume of smoke coming from the factory every day. The neighbors worked for a long time to convince the city to close that factory. Finally, the mayor realized it was unhealthy. Mayor Murphy wants to be known as the healthy mayor. Thanks to him, now our whole neighborhood can breathe more easily. So right here, we're talking about seeing the factory. Before then, you'd see, so keyword see because that's an act of seeing, a thick black plume of smoke. So right here, this is the sensory detail that describes a sight. So in conclusion, when you're trying to identify sensory details, look for keywords such as he smelled, she saw, we felt, we heard, and these kinds of words are going to give you an indicator that they're going to be talking about that sense. And so once that happens, you can look for adjectives that describe the smell or the sound or the sight. And yeah, that's how you identify sensory details.